Howdy, fight fans, and welcome to another episode of Mid-Atlantis Championship Wrestling. We've got a big show for you today, and in our main event, we have Dusty Plummer, James Jeffries taking on the ZDL of Disturbed Youth and Shane Studd. And we also have, with a shot at the Mid-Atlantis Championship on the line, we have Mr. Grappling taking on the Blue Collar Brawler. Both men are coming off of big wins on last week's show. Blue Collar Brawler is looking to recapture the Mid-Atlantis Heritage Championship. Then we have in duos action the new breed of Nitro and Turbo taking on Strike Team of Anvil and Hammer. And in our opener, Brian Pillman, coming off of a big win on last week's show, is going to be taking on newcomer to the area, Dewey Dropkick. Dewey is a young man looking to make his way in the world of wrestling, and he is hoping to pull off a win here. We also have 4 standby matches if time allows. So let's get this show on the road. Brian Pillman is going to be the red dice, and Dewey Dropkick it's going to be the green. So let's roll for initiative here. I'm going to move these up, actually. Okay, so a 6 and a 4. That is not either man's fast forward, but that means Brian Pillman's going to go on offense here. He rolls a 4 for Dirty Tactics, 2 block, 1 DDT. So this is a 6 or an odd number that Dewey's got to avoid here. He rolls a 4, so he is safe. If you're wondering why Dewey looks different, he's a promo card for the last Kickstarter, which was in February, just if you're wondering. Okay, so he rolls a 1, so a 6 and an odd that Dewey's got to avoid. Oh, a 6, and he has a 0 for his power play, so Brian Pillman picks up the win with the Tornado DDT. He is getting himself in line for a title shot, so we will see how that pans out for him in the near future. So we've got duos action up next. So coming to the ring first, we have Nitro and Turbo in the red die corner, and on the blue die we have Anvil and Hammer. So both of these teams are coming off of losses, I think. I actually don't remember if I think Strike Team lost last week. But so these teams are looking to kind of make some headway in the duos division. So let's see which member of which team is going to start here. So 3, so Nitro and Anvil are going to kick off the action here. So let's see who goes first. 2 4s, which is neither man's fast forward, an 8 and a 1. So Nitro's going to kick things off here, and so let's roll 1, a 1 and a 4, and he has a 2 and a 3. So anything above a 4 is what Anvil needs here. He rolls a 7, so he is safe. 8. So let's see what we got here. 2 6 1 4 2 3. So he has to roll a 5, a 7, or an 8 here. He rolls a 1, so he needs to roll a 4, a 7, or an 8 to not lose here. He rolls a 5, and that is it. The new breed of Nitro and Turbo defeat Strike Team of Anvil and Hammer with the System Shock. So matches are going quick here tonight. So I think we're going to hit those standbys pretty quick. So up next, this match is for a shot at Lex Lightyear and the Mid-Atlantis Heritage title. We have in the red corner Mr. Grappling, and in the green corner we have the Blue Collar Brawler. Both of these men picked up wins last week, and Blue Collar Brawler is actually looking to regain that Mid-Atlantis Heritage Championship, which he held just a couple of months ago. So let's see who's going to go first here. Okay, a 4 and a 3, but that's a 3 is on his fast forward for the Blue Collar Brawler. So Mr. Grappling has to avoid a 4 here. He rolls a 3, so he is safe. So a 6 for the Lethal Lariat. 1, Mr. Grappling takes over. 1 for the Hawkeye Hammer. So the Blue Collar Brawler has to avoid a 2 and a 4. He rolls a 6, so he is safe. 2 for the Cross Knee Lock. 1 hit. 2 Cross Knee Lock again. 1 for hit. 3 Rumble rating. So Mr. Grappling is a +2 and Blue Collar Brawler is a +3. So Blue Collar Brawler is going to take over on that 5. He rolls a 6 for the Lethal Lariat. 3, Mr. Grappling is going to take over. 5, the Cyclone roll. So Blue Collar Brawler has to avoid a 5 and a 4 here. He rolls a 1, so he's safe. Mr. Grappling, 2 for the Cross Knee Lock. 2, dodge. 3, rumble rating. 4, so Blue Collar Brawler is going to take over there. He rolls a 1 for the Camel Clutch. 5 pop, so Mr. Grappling wants to avoid a 4 here. He rolls a 1, so he's safe. 5 for rumble rating. Mr. Grappling's going to take over there. 3 rumble rating. Going to keep brawling, I guess. Blue Collar Brawler's taking over there. 2 for the Bear Hug. 5 for the pop, so he's got to avoid a 4 here. He rolls a 5 again, so he's safe. 3, the triplex attack, so he needs to avoid a 3 and a 4 here. He rolls a 6, so he is safe. A 1 for the Camel Clutch. 5 for pop, so he needs to avoid a 4. He rolls a 5, so he is safe. 2 for the Bear Hug. 6, dodge. 4 for the belly to belly suplex. 4, hit. 1 Camel Clutch. 1 grappling. He takes over. 4 for the standing drop kick. 5 pop, so he needs to avoid a 4 here. He rolls a 1, so he is safe. A 1 for the Hawkeye Hammer, so he needs to avoid a 2 and a 4. He rolls a 6, so he is safe. 2 Cross Knee Lock. 4, he's going to take over there. 3, the triplex attack, so Mr. Grappling needs to avoid a 3 and a 4. He rolls a 1, so he is safe. 6, Lethal Lariat. 3, Mr. Grappling's going to take over. 4, standing drop kick. 5, pop, so he needs to avoid a 4. He rolls a 3. He's safe. 3, rumble rating. Mr. Grappling's going to stay on offense because it is a tie, but he gets to stay on offense because he has the advantage. Standing drop kick. 2, dodge. 2, cross knee lock. 2, dodge. 1, Hawkeye Hammer. So a 2 and a 4 is what he needs to avoid, and he does. 1, back to the Hawkeye Hammer. A 1, he's safe. 3, rumble rating. 6, Blue Collar Brawler is going to take over on that one. 3, the triplex attack. So Mr. Grappling needs to avoid a 3 and a 4. He rolls a 1, so he's safe. 6, the Lethal Lariat. 2, block. 4, belly to belly suplex. 2, block. 4, belly to belly suplex again. 5, pop, so he needs to avoid a 4. 2, he's safe. 2, bear hug. 1, Mr. Grappling takes over. 1 for the Hawkeye Hammer, so Blue Collar Brawler needs to avoid a 2 and a 4. He rolls a 1, so he's safe. 1, Hawkeye Hammer again. 1 again. He's still safe. 6, Iowa backdrop. 1, hit. 1, Hawkeye Hammer. 6, so he's still safe. Rumble rating. He's going to stay on offense with that 5. 5 cyclone roll, so he needs to avoid a 4 and a 5 here. He rolls a 3, so he's safe. 1 Hawkeye hammer. 1, he's still safe. 4 standing drop kick. 6 block. 2 cross knee lock. 3 the Brawler takes over. 2 the bear hug. Mr. Grappling takes over on that 1. Cross knee lock. 1 hit. 4 standing drop kick. 2 dodge. 5. So he's going for that cyclone roll. So the blue collar Brawler needs to avoid a 4 and a 5 here. He rolls a 1, so he's safe. I'm going to adjust these. It's bugging me. So we're going to go again. 1 Hawkeye hammer, so a 2 and a 4. He gets a 3. 5 cyclone, so he gets a 6. He's safe. 4 standing drop kick. 5, so he's got to avoid a 4 here. He rolls a 1, so he is safe. 1 Hawkeye hammer, so we got to avoid that 2 and the 4. A 1 again. 6 Iowa backdrop. Blue collar Brawler just won't go down today. 6 block. 5, so he's got to avoid a 4 and a 5 here for the cyclone roll. He rolls a 6, so he is safe. 2 cross knee lock. 2 dodge. 5 cyclone roll, so he's got to avoid the 4 and the 5. He gets a 6. 2 cross knee lock. 3 Brawler takes over. Rumble rating. 5 and a 6. So Mr. Grappling. Oh no, he's gonna stay because he was on offense. So 1 camel clutch. 5 pop, so he's got to avoid a 4 here. He rolls a 1, so he's safe. 4 belly to belly suplex. 6 dodge. 6 the lethal lariat. 4 hit. 4 belly to belly suplex. 1 grappling's gonna take over. He's gonna roll a 4 for a standing drop kick. 2 dodge. 6 Iowa backdrop. 6 block. 6 for the Iowa backdrop again. 6 block. 4 for a standing drop kick. 1 hit. 1 Hawkeye hammer, so he needs to avoid a 2 and a 4. Oh, he rolls a 4. He's got to roll a 4 if he wants to save himself here, and he rolls a 5. That is it. After quite the match, Mr. Grappling defeats Blue Collar Brawler, and so he gets a shot at Lex Lightyear in the future. That should be interesting if both Grapplings can capture singles titles, because as we saw last week, Mr. Grappling 2 captured the scientific title from Stu Masters. So it is time for the main event. Coming first into the red corner, Dusty Plummer, James Jeffries, and they are taking on Disturbed Youth, Shane Studd, the ZDL. So let's roll and see who's going to start for each team here. Okay. So it's going to be James Jeffries taking on Disturbed Youth. These teams actually do have quite a bit of history. Shane Studd took that Terminal Velocity title you see on his card away from James Jeffries quite a number of months ago. And he's also had issues with Dusty Plummer in the past. So let's see who's going to start us off here. A 5 and a 3. That is neither man's fast forwards, but that's going to let James Jeffries go on offense. He rolls a 5 for Rumble rating. 5 and 2. Okay, so they're both +2. So Disturbed Youth will take over here. He rolls a 5 for the back suplex. 7, so that means they're going to switch here, but Disturbed Youth going to stay on offense. He rolls a 7, so Dusty Plummer's got a 3 and a 6. He has an odd. So let's say, let's take a 5 here. 8, okay, so he's safe. 1 lariat, 7. So they're gonna reverse here, but the Disturb's gonna stay on offense. 8. So that's an odd and a 2. So he needs to get a 2, a 7, or an 8 here. Oh, he gets an 8. It's a nice save for him. 8 again. So he's got to get a 2, a 7, or an 8. He gets, okay, so 2, okay. So he needs to roll a 4 or a 6 to save himself, or a 7 or an 8. He gets a 6. He's still in this match. 5, back suplex. 7, they're going to switch again. Dusty's pop is a bit of a problem, if you ask me, though. 3, okay, death drop, so he needs a 2, a 4, or a 7 or an 8. Okay, he gets an 8, so he's safe. 2, double knee drop. 5, Plummer is going to take over. 7, so what's his 2? Let's do the 1. Okay, 4, so he's safe. 6, Layman's Lariat. 7, okay, they're going to switch. So Shane Studd is coming into the match here. He rolls a 1 Rumble rating. So they're both 3s. But he's going to stay on offense because he rolled a 6. So he rolls a 6 for the Fisherman Suplex. 3, Plummer takes over. 7, what do I want to do there? Let's take the 2. So he needs to avoid a 2 and a 3 here. He rolls a 4, so he's safe. 1, blue collar combo. 7, so that means they're gonna switch around here. Let's see. 6, Layman's Lariat. 7, they're gonna reverse again. 5, American Dream, so he needs to avoid a 1, a 2, or a 3. So, okay. That's an interesting. 7, he's safe. 7, so we'll take that 1. Okay, so he's safe. 1, blue collar combo. 7, they're going to switch. 5, so 1, a 2. Okay, 1 and a 2. This is what Disturb needs. Oh, he gets a 1. So he needs a 5, a 7, or an 8 here. He gets a 3, and that is it. Dusty, Plummer, and James Jeffries get the win over the ZDL of Disturbed Youth and Shane Studd. So it seems like we're either going long or going short here tonight. So, as always, we're going to get into our standby matches since we still have time. So, we're going to go back into some singles action here. Coming out first, the former Mid-Atlantis Heritage Champion. We saw him lose it to Lex Lightyear on the first episode. So this is Honest Abe, and he is taking on Glacier. So Honest Abe is coming off of a loss, and Glacier picked up a win. Honest Abe is looking to get back into the hunt for the title. So let's roll to see who goes first here. Okay, a 6 and a 3. That is neither man's fast forward. So Honest Abe is going to take over on offense. He rolls a 6 for the Civil War Hammer. 4, that means Glacier is going to take over. 4 Rumble rating. Honest Abe is a 3, and Glacier is also a 3. So let's see who wins here. Honest Abe stays on offense. Civil War Hammer. 2 block. 3 Rumble rating. Honest Abe wins that. 1 Lincoln Lariat. So a 4, a 5, and a 6 is what Glacier needs to avoid. A 5, so he needs to roll a 6 if he wants to stay on offense. Oh, and he does not. And that is it. Honest Abe makes short work of Glacier to get back in the winners column. Okay, so Up next, we have a former Mid-Atlantis Heritage Champion, Crimson Cross. He's also held the Terminal Velocity title, if you're curious. And then his opponent, JJ Houston. Both of these men took a loss week 1, so they're looking to get back into the thick of things. Crimson Cross would love to regain that Heritage Championship. So let's get this one started. Okay, a 5. That's a fast forward for Houston. So Crimson Cross needs to avoid a 6. He does. So on offense, Windy City Express. 6 Crimson Cross takes over. Rumble rating 4 and a 5. So he has a +2 and a +2. So Crimson is going to stay on offense there. He rolls a 6, so they're going to keep brawling. Crimson's going to stay on offense. Oh, gets that rumble rating again. Okay, JJ's taking over. He stayed brawling too long. Last dance. 6 Crimson Cross is going to take over. 3 Earthshaker knee. 4 Houston takes over. 5 Torres special. 3 hit. 3 blockbuster. 6 Crimson Cross gonna take over. 3 Earthshaker knee. 1 hit. 6 rumble rating. Crimson's gonna stay on offense there. He's gonna roll 4 for the Red Planet Slam. 5 for block 1. So JJ needs to avoid a 3, a 5, and a 4 here. He rolls a 3, so he needs to roll a 4 to save himself. He rolls a 6, and that is it, folks. Crimson Cross gets the win with the Bomb Jack. Okay. We've had quite a show tonight so far. A lot of people making their mark. So up first, on the red die, we have Remington XT. He's coming off of a win over JJ Houston. And his opponent, Style GS Lyle, who is coming off of a defeat. So let's get this one started. Okay, a 2 and a 4. That's neither man's. Fast forward, so Style is going to start us off. He rolls a 1 for the Red Street Strut. 5 pop, so he needs to avoid a 4. He gets a 1, so he is safe. 6 a Bulldog, so Remington needs to avoid a 1 and a 4. He gets a 5, so he is safe. A 5 for Rumble rating. I think they're both 3s. Yeah. Okay, so Style's going to stay on top there. 4 grounding headlock. 2 Remington takes over. He rolls a 5 for the Magnum Smash. 2 Style's going to take over. Bulldogs, we need to avoid a 1 and a 4. 6, he's good. 6, back to that Bulldog. 1, okay, he needs a 3 or a 5 to save himself here. 5, he's still in it. 6, he goes for that Bulldog again. Oh, Crimson's fine. Remington's fine. 2 for the neck breaker. 3 for block. 5 rumble rating. And that's going to get Remington back on offense. 5 for the Magnum Smash. 4, Style's going to take over. Remington's just not having any luck tonight. 2 for the neck breaker. 3 block. 1 Red Street Strut. 2 Remington takes over. He rolls a 4 for rumble rating. He's going to stay on offense with a 6 there. A 6 for the vertical suplex. 2 Style GS Lyle takes over. This is just not Remington's night. Grinding headlock. 3 block. 3 lightning strike. 1 hit. 6, okay, so he's got to avoid a 1 and a 4 for this Bulldog. He gets a 6, so he is safe. 3 lightning strike. 3 block. 6, that Bulldog. So Remington's got to avoid a 1 and a 4. He gets a 4, so he needs to roll a 3 or a 5 to stay in this. And he rolls a 6. That is an upset. Style GS Lyle picks up a win over Remington XT with the Bulldog. So we're at the final match of the night. So we got to switch out here. We got some duos action. So coming out first, Crusher Labruski and the Milwaukee Beast are taking on Revere and Revolt, the Coat of Arms. So let's get this. Let's see who's going first here. Okay, so Crusher and Revolt are starting this match off tonight. Okay, so let's see who goes first here. So a 6 and a 7. That's neither man's fast forward. So Crusher goes on offense. Rumble rating, that's a 2 and a 3, I think. Yep. Okay, so Revolt's going to take over. He rolls a 1 for the Boston Massacre. 6 hit. 8, so that's going to be a 1 and a 2 that Crusher's got to avoid. Oh, he rolls a 1. So he needs to roll a 1 and a 6 to save himself. Here he rolls a 5, and that is it. The Coat of Arms beat Crusher and Milwaukee Beast with the Nullifier. So, well, Crusher and Milwaukee Beast really have no luck for me. That's always what happens to them. So that is it for the show this week. Join us next week for more Mid-Atlantis Championship Wrestling. And if you want some more Go Fight Pow action, you can check me out on YouTube at Brad Plays 81. Every Saturday is going to be Glitter, which is the female version of the IFC. That is going to have a number 1 contenders match this week with Angelica Flash and Kimmy. So check me out there. You can also check out the solo promoter and Beefy Bites if you want more Go Fight Pow action on YouTube. So that is it for the show. Thanks for watching.